Hi, how are you?
I'm so excited to meet you in person. It's just fantastic. Okay, so this is Angie Teach. She's come all the way from Iowa to attend a practical training here in crystal surgery, and we thought we'd take the opportunity and do a video together, right?
Yes, thank you.
And I was thinking that since you've never experienced an in-person crystal surgery session, that's what we should do. We should give you that. All right?
Yes.
Are you game?
I'm game. I'm ready for this.
Because you've been working on people, haven't you?
I have.
With remote work.
Yes, for the last year and a half.
And you've been doing exchanges with the students in the course.
Yes.
But you've never actually been on the table.
Never.
Today's the day! Yay! All right, let's do it. You feel ready?
I'm ready.
A little anxious?
Yes.
A little bit, yeah. That's normal. All right, so what's probably going to happen is that you're going to relax very deeply, especially once I'm doing the crystal surgery part of it. You're probably going to fall asleep despite the cameras and the fact that you're under the spotlight. It's an irresistible urge. It's like an anesthetic, and you just do go to sleep. Don't fight it is the only thing I can say. If you snore, well, it's happened before, okay? So don't worry about it. And if I need to, I'll alert you, that's to change in some way, something like that, all right? Okay?
Thank you.
So don't worry. I'm just going to put my hands on you a little bit just because I can tell you're anxious. And I would be too. That's right. So it's the first time I'm meeting you. I have never even worked on you. I've never given you a remote session, nothing. I've seen you in the classes via Zoom. And so I'm going to tune into you using this lepidolite in mica. It's my new favorite diagnostic tool. And so I managed to get myself a really big fat one now in Tucson. So there, this is my stone I'm going to use. This is a lepidolite in mica Shivalingam. And it's become an extra special stone for attunement. All right. I'm just going over various areas, trying to see where to pay attention, and I straight away felt that I began here and felt that this is the area that needs attention. But let me just check in general. So you've been athletic, aren't you? You're an athlete, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, what, running, track?
Track and group fitness.
Aha. I see it. I feel it through the stone. And I see it. Okay, definitely this is the area of stress, the second chakra. So this is where we'll be working. And let me just tune in a little bit more. And I need to find out where and what kind of stress this is. So for that I'm going to use this smoky quartz Virgo. So let me get that. And I'm going to use this, Angie, this stone, the smoky quartz Vogel, to pull the information up out of the unconscious, because I feel there's like a layered effect here where there's more than one injury that has built on another. And I want to find the original injury so that I can work with that and then remedy the more recent injury that followed on the original one. And this stone is going to help me detect the information. Okay? Ready? Okay. It's just gridding. I'll grid through the chakra system. My two new favorite attunement and diagnostic tools. Perhaps we shouldn't say diagnostic, we should say evaluative. Allowed to really diagnose. Energy diagnostics, not medical. Right, here it comes, I see it. This is literally pulling the information I'm looking for up out of the unconscious mind and putting it into the energy field where I can read it. And I I am seeing the information. So this is not something I'm going to say out loud on the video, Angie, but this is when you were younger and it was traumatic is all I'm going to say. Does it ring a bell?
Yes.
Okay. And then the second injury was more recent, involving a surgery, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So the surgery sort of, let's put it in quotation marks, went wrong because of the original injury, and we now have to repair for both, right? Does that sound right?
Yes, that sounds correct.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, now since this was a traumatic injury, I'm going to have to start with decoding, because in terms of the information of the trauma, that's what's required, a decoding, relationship decoding as well. Okay, that's where I'm going to have to begin before I do anything else. There's cords sitting in there that need to come out. Answers that question, where do you begin? It's going to be with the decoding. All right, relationship decoding. So for that, we need our convoluted sheet quartz, our hemimorphite, and of course our trusty bowl, which I shall place over here, nice and convenient. I think I need to put lepidolite and mica on the third eye, so I will just go and get that. All right? Okay, let's do that. See, you're already smiling. The relief, just having it be recognized, it kind of starts letting the layers separate from each other instead of the whole like scarred effect of the layers clumping together. And so you're already getting that relief. We haven't done much yet. Okay, so for this, I'm going to start here at the heart chakra and do fan gridding and just pull the cords in this way. And straight away, I got the information from the decoding stones, I think it was the convoluted sheet cords, that it's actually the cords from Angie to the other person that need to be retrieved. And so that's what I'm going to do. Pull those cords back in. Right. Feels like a pulling together there, right? Even getting a relaxation response through the alimentary tract. There are modalities that actually listen for the increased alimentary action, indicating physiological changes. All right, there we go. That's that way now. Solar plexus. Ah, this is good. Good. Now second chakra. There it is. Okay, I'm going to have to do an extraction. It's very, very old cording in there, but I don't want to do it yet, and I'm going to explain why. You did a long car drive yesterday, didn't you?
I did.
I need to correct your bioelectricity first before we proceed, because that's going to be a better landscape for doing the healing in than if your bioelectricity is still wonky from that long car journey. So let's do that next, okay? Sound all right?
Perfect.
Okay, and then the reason I don't have to do white light into the cord tracks is because I used convoluted sheet cords. Convoluted sheet cords puts the white light in as you're pulling the cords out. Okay, there's a magic tool. Isn't it great? Love it. I love the way the grooves there work so well. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice. All right. So, bioelectricity. This won't take us long. It will help a lot because I'm going to put that black tourmaline. This is a black tourmaline with hematite tower that's turned into a every session chakra stone right here. Isn't that nice?
It's so nice.
Yeah. And then we'll put these black tourmalines with mica. I'm going to put those, actually I'm going to rest them on the feet, where they can rest, which is here. Well, you can tell you're a crystal healer because of the way that your energy system's relating to the crystals. As they go down, they're connecting in straight away. It's really good. All right. I hardly have to do anything. It's already correcting you. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to take my black tourmaline with pyrite and put that on the crown chakra. And it never goes to the very epicenter of the crown chakra in the beginning. It goes off a little bit and then I have to move it into the center. So we'll see how it does with Angie. Go there. Wants to go off a little high. Good. I see it. Get that straightened. And altogether the slight disalignment. From here, Angie's not coming straight up the line. She's swerving slightly this way. So I'm going to correct the bioelectricity and then I'm actually going to straighten out her physical alignment. And again, I know we're doing well because she's naturally falling into a smile. And I can tell that the headache that she told me about is beginning to relent already. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's feeling lighter here. A little bit of tension, headache. The weather here in Cincinnati changed a lot, so there's a barometric pressure issue. Oh, there we go. You like it, don't you?
Yeah, so good.
Isn't that amazing? So easy as well. I can straighten you out now and then I can go down to the feet. Come this way. Let's do this. Don't help me, okay? There we go. Lovely. Nice, huh? Nice feeling. All right, now I can do this again. And now I can straighten that again. I want this point to penetrate through and meet this point through Angie's energy system. Then I want it to go on down to the tourmaline at the ankles. See, now I'm epicenter of the crown chakra. Can you feel the hook up all the way to your feet?
Yes.
Isn't it fabulous?
Yes.
And that's the north-south, south-north running of the bioelectricity, which is correct. That's what we want. Very good. That's excellent. Then I can leave that here because I have the space to. And I can come stand here. Perfecto. So one may ask, why am I not doing basic prep? Why am I not starting there? And the reason is because Angie has received basic prep many, many times, haven't you, Angie?
I have.
So I did an assessment, and I'm actually going to do the procedures of basic prep at the end, when I've pulled up all the gunk into the energy field, because we're going to be pulling up a lot of old trauma, historical information, and toxicity, and we're going to clear that all at the end, rather than at the beginning. And so our beginning thing is, let's get the bioelectricity corrected, because that was what happened yesterday, a long car journey that disturbed bioelectricity. That's instead of the basic prep. All right, very good. Next up, we're going to do some detoxing to prep for the surgery. So we're going to put the Cashalong under the hands. This is common opal, excuse me, which Cashalong is a form of common opal, but it's not that one. That's common opal. Wow, you're really connected with that. Do you have any?
I do.
Yes, you got it from me, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and then here's the Cashalong for under the feet, under the heels. And I'm going to start with the purba, because I think what happened to you was pretty traumatic and negative. So let's start with the purba grid, whole energy field. Coming off. It was during a difficult time in your life, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's got like a landscape of about 2 to 3 years surrounding it of difficult information. I'm glad we're doing this, Angie. Wow. This is going to be very, very helpful. This is the kind of experience that's carried in the energy system and in the psyche that blocks one from progressing. Because, one sort of fears. We fear life. That was the theme of a couple of weeks ago. Everybody came in and I was like, everyone's scared, including me. And I go, oh, this is so incapacitating when we're scared of our own lives. And this is an experience that makes you scared in your life, and scared of your life, and scared of the future, and scared of other people. To really lighten it up. I've never seen the purba grid lines so closely together in the end. It's really doing a lot extra lines. Nice. It's a relief, isn't it?
Yes.
We haven't even begun properly yet. So interesting. So Angie, one piece of feedback I can give you is never to let anyone do too much to you. You're very sensitive and you're taking up their energy very quickly. So this is going to be a lot, but we'll make sure it's okay. I'll ask the guides to be supportive in this regard. All right. I'm feeling guided to use the lipid light and mica again on this area. Yeah, I see why. Wow, that area relaxed already quite a lot. Good. All right. Shungite detox. First with the Shungite spheres. This way. And I am not going to do a lot of any one of these things because of how sensitive you are. She's going to sleep already. I have two Shungite wands, and I'm going to be using this one because it has a different action from this one. So with this one, I am gridding like so. But I've already done that kind of gridding with the Purba, so I'm going to do a different kind of action with this wand, which behaves extremely differently. This is a kind of obsidian here. This is a fairy stone and two Shungite points. And the action with this wand, and I need the bowl for this, is like so. It's a form of stirring up everything in the cells in the energy field so that we can be cleared. Got to do a very fast vibration. What I'm doing, just to show for the camera, is I'm doing this because I don't think it's going to come out on the video. It's just going to be a blur, and I'm doing this at high speed. Whew, that was good. Actually, I just learned how to do it correctly. Start slow, get that connection, and then go faster. Ooh, very strong. Nice. Ooh. Blue dust out. Okay. So that's pulled everything up. And now do I need to vacuum? No. It's all in suspended animation. I can go in and do an extraction now, which I need to do. So to do an extraction, I need my two basic ones, and I'm going to cut open the energy field and peel it back. Right. And then I take my wand with my spirit quartz on it, and I drill in. I need my bowl handy. I'm going to put it here. Take my bowl, put it here next to me. I go in and get this netting. It's like, looks like black fish netting. It's old cording that's got itself all hooked in and merged into the etheric tissue of the energy field and the energy body. This is in the energy body now. That's why I had to cut open the energy field and peel it back so I could reach the energy body cleanly, and there I'm in. And I've got to go in at an angle and wind in there. This has got roots even into her arms. Are you awake, Angie?
Yes.
Okay. Did you play like basketball or one of those games where your arms had to go up in the air to do anything? Did you do that at all?
During some of my group fitness work, I did.
Yeah. Did you find it hard to get your arms up?
No, not till recently.
But recently, yes. Okay, so it's affecting you now. Because it's a restrictive cord that's going into there that makes the flexibility through your shoulders compromised. There, I've got it on both sides. Okay, I'm going to pull it out. There it comes. You'll find that you'll get a big breathing release because everything will be able to, there it comes. Everything will be able to expand now in the right way. There it comes. That was literally grabbing you and pulling you down towards your second chakra. I'll grab your t-shirt and show what I'm talking about in a moment. It's coming out very cleanly. Your guides are really, really helping, and you've got a very strong power animal that's putting a lot of light in to push this netting out. Because that's the easiest way to get cords and netting out, is to have white light pushing it as you're pulling it out. That's right. Good thinking there, Angie. Thank you. Very good. Good visualization skills. All right. There, it slid out. That was good, Angie. I was explaining to the viewers, but you used it. Very good. That's smart. Good. All right. So that's out. Do I need to put white light in? Not yet. Not necessary yet. But this is definitely going to feel different, doesn't it? Does your neck feel different also?
It does. I feel an openness.
That's right. Because what was happening was the cording was doing this. So you'll see the pull over here. It's like was pulling like this. And pulling everything. It was making it hard for her arms to lift. So now that's been released. Now everything can fall back into place. And all of this can just open nicely. So it's absolutely excellent. And that's the kind of thing that old energetic injury causes, and then our physical bodies get stuck in that way. Good. Look at that smile. Oh, we're on track. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so now I do actually want to go and get my white purber and put that white light in it. It just will satisfy me. So that's what we're going to do. Right, so here's my white purber. It's a quartz purber in a wand. It's got a Kuan Yin here and a Lemurian quartz sphere here. And I'm just going to pour the white light in this way. This is acting like a jug, and I'm just going to pour the white light into the area. There it goes. Lovely. That's nice. So as it pours in, I can see the white light pouring in there and then pouring into all the tracks where that cording was extracted, the netting, the old cording. There we go. Oh, beautiful. So I'm doing this, and as I'm doing it, I'm asking, but what about all of this? And I don't need to work here because somebody else has gone in and rebuilt the root chakra already. One of the other students did that for Angie, and I can feel that work. And so I'm working from the second chakra up because somebody has already attended to whatever repair was needed, or rebuild in this instance was needed for the root chakra, and it's absolutely evident, which is excellent because I'm able to check the student's work. Bonus! That's it. So whoever did that, well done. And thank you. All right. I can close up here now. So while I was looking in there, I saw that there was a surgery that injured the pronic tube. And I'm going to do that pranic tube repair because it's very quick and easy for me, having detected it. The hard part is to detect that that's what's needed and to know what to do about it. And then doing it is actually straightforward because you just use kunzite. Kunzite will penetrate to the energy body. It's the exact same frequency as the light of the energy body. And the energy body's light is magenta, which is the frequency of kunzite. And so I'm going to just stitch up the pranic tube, and then I will proceed with a second chakra repair. Okay, good. Where's my needles? Yeah, they are. Right here at the here at where the chi has to enter the pranic tube. It's injured, so she's only getting half the amount of energy she needs. The rest is leaking through this injury here. There's a different kind of stitching. I have to stitch through the layers. That one sealed it. Now I'll stitch this way. This side. All right, anywhere else? Okay, here's a puncture. I have to smooth the walls of the pranic tube here. Seal that. Okay, before I stop with the stitching, anywhere else? There is an area here at the throat chakra actually. Let's stitch this way. Smooth the tube this way. Oh, that's way better. Is there any sensation to this?
Yes.
Because it's almost like you're really listening to what's happening. Wow, that's cool. Good. All right, now I'm going to align the pranic tube. Okay, aligning the pranic tubes. I start here and I just pull it down this way. And then this way. There we go. Wow. Nice. Good. Now we can comb all of that. These are the filaments of the pranic tube. So to explain, this is my scolecite. It's raw scolecite, and I'm using it to align the filaments that come from the pranic tube. Those are the ones from the root chakra. Now from the crown. Nice. And then we'll comb up the ones from the second chakra. Oh, lovely. These were really curled in. So the filaments are supposed to go out and act as antenna into the world, and these ones had curled over and were tucked in this way, so they weren't functioning. And we really need the antenna from the second chakra to be picking up the energy from the etheric realm, because we don't stop needing etheric energy from the etheric realm to come in through the chi center, and it's supposed to come in one of the areas is the filaments. In the material world, all energy comes from the sun, and in the energetic world, all energy is coming in from the etheric realm. And it's not dissimilar to the scalar energy of the sun. It's very similar. In fact, the instruments for bringing in scalar energy use crystals, of course. All right. That's that done. You must be feeling like you're floating by now.
I am.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's so nice.
A little bit envious. Okie doke. I did not have to vacuum. That was interesting. But I am doing that basic prep procedure at the end. So now we will do the second chakra repair. Okay? Good. And we'll start with the Faden crystal. Doing a multi-layer grid. This is layer 1. 3. Interesting structure. The beams got wider as we went up. That's good. Alright, that's layer 1, and the guides reminded me, change the stones under the hands. Well, what are we doing when we do a chakra repair? We're bringing in etheric tissue, so we're going to use these 2 stones to help, and we'll put them under the hands. So this is a tangerine Lemurian quartz with calcite coating on it. I think it's calcite. It's double terminated. It's very fancy. It's got a thumbprint over there, thumb hold. Really, really nice. Angie's freaking me out. She's lying on the table with her eyes closed, and I'm seeing them as open with my peripheral vision. She's watching me with her third eye, freaking me out. Okay, stop doing that, Angie. No, you can watch as much as you want. Yeah, I'll put the nice stone underneath your hand. And then this one is raw carnelian from Madagascar. It's a nice stone for putting under the hand. Okay. There we are. We don't need the bowl anymore because we finished extracting stuff, and clearing the part where we need to clear has been done for now. We're now putting energy in. So I have done the first grid. Now I've got to do the second grid with the candle quartz, and I'm going to use the new scepter candle quartz that I just acquired in Tucson. Here it is. It's very fancy. I love these little shapes here on it. So that's the candle quartz part, and that's the smoky center that it has. Isn't that cute? It looks like a little mushroom. Well, big one in this instance. Alright. This way. First time I'm using it. Wish me luck. It's, ooh, nice. Ooh, very nice. Mm-hmm. In action. This is fabulous. Wowee. A new best friend. How great is that? What's it feel like, Angie?
Oh, it feels amazing.
It's soothing, isn't it?
It's very soothing.
It's like it's really getting in there and filling in the cracks in the energy system, in the chakra. Oh my. Okay, grid 1 was done, now grid 2. Just a little smoother and easier. Now grid 3. And again, it can be broader. Nice. How interesting. I can actually feel the circular nature of Angie's energy fields. First time I've experienced that when gridding like this. Very good. Very informative. Wonderful. All right. So the 2 stones that we use for the second chakra are carnelian and tangerine quartz. I need to go get my tangerine quartz. Right, here's the tangerine quartz. I'm going to use these tangerine palm stones, and I'm going to infuse them, second layer infusion, not second layer, energy field infusion into the chakra repair grid. So I'll just do that. Ooh, it's going well. Whew, this is nice. There's that power animal again. It's got a silver trail. It's amazing. It's like something out of Harry Potter, the Patronus. Wow, cool. I think we have a Harry Potter fan here on the table. Seeing all this Harry Potter imagery. It's really doing a good job. Nice, and then we do that with the cornelian. I don't dare do more. Her energy system is so sensitive, and I must stop at that. I do not want to overdose her. So we're going to put these stones away, and I'm going to finish with what's usually the first procedure, basic PEP, but I'm actually going to finish with that. Okay. Midline. Whew, brilliant. And finally, the chakras, chakra adjustment. So I don't have to take stress off the system, so I don't have to use the spherical end. I can actually just adjust. Ooh, wow. This is good to go. This is amazing. Wow. The repair of the pronic tube has made a huge difference to the energy system. as it should. Even a small pinprick causes a chronic leak. And this was more than a pinprick. Wow. The whole wand is shaking and vibrating in my hand. This is a heavy wand. It's hard to get that to happen. Wow. I'm impressed. This is the thing I learned so much myself. With each new person, each new application, each new stone, there's just so much to learn. What a privilege. Beautiful heart chakra. I can work through the lipidolite and mica stone, but I wanted to see how the chakra felt without it. And it felt calm, which is good. We like calm, especially when it comes to brain states. Nice big crown chakra. Nice. I feel she's an athlete. I just want to go running and jumping. It's a great feeling. Wow, Angie, before you get up, do you want to say anything about that experience? It was a lot.
It was a lot. I could feel that how the energy flows through my body has changed. I feel more energized.
So you actually could feel those adjustments as they happened. You could feel them altering the energy flow.
Yes.
And can you put it into words what the change was?
I feel that the oxygen in my cells, I felt like it was able to carry more, which was able to allow my body to be able to absorb more oxygen. And
okay, but the container was actually working better, wasn't it?
yes, it was. It was where it was leaking.
So actually, because from my point of view, the pressure system corrected.
Yes, it did.
Because you didn't have the leak anymore.
That's correct.
And so the hydraulics of it, the pressure of the chi moving up was corrected. And then you got that fountain of energy instead of it being this weak impulse that you kept having to work with. It's fortunate that you have the athletic background because you were able to compensate.
Yes.
But that's debilitating.
It is.
So let's see what happens next. I can't wait for the report.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.